Hey, good morning. How are you all doing? It looks like YouTube changed our look at it again, too. We got all kinds of colors and fancy stuff going on in YouTube. Okay. Yeah, it's true. If you don't do this thing every day, you're going to miss something changes. Like now you got blue and red and highlighted things. I don't know if that's because of the mouse. No, it's because of the mouse. Okay, that was kind of funky. Hey, good morning. This is 5 Mester Scrum Show. Hope you're doing well. I do have two visitors that snuck into the office, probably because I'm the only one awake, and they decided that they need to be here too. So, what do we talk about here in a 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show? We talk about Agile and Scrum in a practical and tactical way. We talk about business. We talk about bringing value. We talk about not working 50, 60, 80 hours a week and getting home to family and friends so you can have a little fun at work and in the office. So today I got a couple topics. Some a little serious, more serious than the other ones, but you know me, I'm going to go a little kind of crazy on it. One is doing Kanban right. You know, I took that class last week, and it just reminds me of how many people don't do Kanban right. It's nice to take the class every once in a while. It's an expensive class, but it's good to practice it and look at it, and there's some things. And now with the virtuals, it's the best time to learn about Kanban because it is inexpensive at this point in time. And then I'm talking about business continuity. A lot of things going on in the world, and some people will say it was because of one thing, and some people will say another one. But me, as a business person, as a coach in the IT business who's done this for years, we got a lot of technical debt that we're going to be handling over the next 6 months. And trust me, some people out there may think that this is because of some other thing and blah, blah, blah. No, it's going to be an awakening of how much technical debt we have out there for our infrastructure. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit. Okay, first, I'm going to talk about Kanban. And Kanban versus Scrum. You know, okay, now I got these two dogs. What are you doing? Stop it. You can't do this on television. I got them all crazed up. One's overdoing it with the other. You know what? It's kind of like this. People say they have Kanban, but they don't really use Kanban. They use Scrum, but they really do use Scrum. And I'll be going to say in the PMP world, when I took my PMP stuff, and I did program management for 10 years, good solid 10 years. And all the techniques and the tools and the metrics and looking at projects and budgets and all that kind of stuff that comes along with the PMP, nobody used it. Nobody did it the right way. And I would say the same thing with Kanban. You know, I learned a term called proto-kanban. A lot of companies, a lot of people, a lot of coaches teach proto-kanban, and it's not Kanban. It's more rigorous than what you would think it is. But also, like in a Scrum board, right? Scrum board is a mini Kanban board. It's not as detailed and set up the same way necessarily as a Kanban board because everybody's supposed to be working on everything. But it should be set up to show flow. You know, just that the basic to do in process done doesn't really help with a lot of value. I mean, it's kind of hard, and you can put Kanban stuff onto Scrum. And hold on, what are you doing? Get down. You're getting all kinds of crazy. What is your brother doing? Hey, Betty, say hi to everybody. Betty, say hi. Say hi, Beds. Okay, there's Betty. All right, so there's a bears first. So I just want to say it would be good to get a little more thorough on the Kanban and use it right. That's one of my pet peeves about all these people that call themselves professionals. Professional PMP, professional project manager, professional Scrum Master, professional Kanban, professional safe, but then they don't practice the program. You say you're a professional, but you don't. So many times I would go in the budget office, organization, we're doing PMP and we're going to follow the PMI standard forever and all this stuff. I'm like, I know what it is, and you guys aren't doing it. Just from basic budgeting and how you do budgeting and how people would do these for years and didn't know how to do earn value. It's so bad. It's really bad. It really is bad. So I always love watching all these project managers. People get hired, and they just don't have a clue. They don't practice it. They think their job is to go pester people. No, that's not your job as a project manager. But it's amazing, right? So that's what I want to share about that. So all these people out there doing Kanban, Scrum, PMP, project management, practice with the tools you got and use them. Somebody don't use them, and I can tell right away when they don't use them. Anyway, when I tell them stuff, it goes right over their heads. They go, "You have no freaking clue what you're doing, do you?" Anyway, and they've been doing it for years. Years, I'm telling you. Well, they talk to it, right? Anyway, I'm diatribing on that right now, and then comes Jerry. Jerry's back, cause trouble. What are you doing, Jerry? What is your plan? Trouble. Okay. Note to self when I watch this video again: do not let the dogs in the office while you're doing the show. Note to self. Remember that. I'm talking to myself here on the show. Okay. Now for a serious topic. Now that I just butchered that, and probably no one's listening at this point in time. Maybe I should change that topic for later. But business continuity. So, a lot of news out there. A lot of news out there about business continuity. Some people say I'm going to say it starts with a P word because I don't know what words out there are getting scanned and crashed and all. I like AWS. I like its product. I worked in enough large companies and know that they have massive server farms scattered across the country, and they don't use AWS. They don't use a cloud service, and there's a reason for it. They don't want to risk somebody in some other company dictating how they're going to operate. Okay? People say, oh, it's business as usual. Oh, I'm telling you right now, there's going to be a wake-up call across boardrooms across the world going, oh, shoot. How much of our stuff's on AWS right now? I guarantee you this Monday, all the executives in every business across the world are going, we need to check our business continuity plans and how much is our stuff is in AWS, how much is our stuff is in a cloud that someone else manages that we don't manage. Not to say it's bad, but in certain companies, when all their stuff's in that area, then that other organization holds them hostage, could potentially shut them down. You never know from a business standpoint whether or not you're going to piss somebody off. There's always an employee that's upset. There's always somebody, right? If you're a butcher shop, vegans aren't going to like you, right? I mean, it's just the way it is. If you make automobiles, maybe the environmental people aren't going to like you. You never know what's going to come. What I like from an Agile perspective with products like AWS, it allows you to get stuff into the customer's hands and try some things and demo some stuff, maybe without all your key internal data, but allows you to spin up something fast without buying a lot of hardware software to set that up. See what they like, and then if they like it, make it full up supportable by your own company. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of technical debt out there related to the cloud services, and a lot of companies come today, will meet and start talking about this. And it ain't the P word that's causing the talk. It's called business, and it's called money. And anytime they see one company puts the kibosh on another company. Doesn't care what it is. It doesn't matter. People can argue with me. It does matter, Greg. No, it doesn't matter. It's business. It's money. And when they see somebody else with that much power to cut them off, trust me, they are going to make changes in the next 6 months. And a lot of the infrastructure people, if they don't already have it, and I know a lot of the big companies do because I used to work for them and I know where their stuff is and I know what they have set up and where it is and how big they are. They're massive. Would probably put, they're just not for the general public. So, and hey, AWS flattery, every company in this planet should steal their thought processes and how they set up their server farms and how they do their things so that maybe one day, instead of having to go outsource to a general public thing, you can build your own cloud. A lot of companies are doing that. Build your own cloud behind your firewall so that you can have your own data, your real data. And instead of having a demo out there in AWS without all your data for your customer use, it's behind your firewall. It is a cloud type environment, and you can do interaction markers, surveys, get market data with their own stuff, right? With your own customer data. But we'll see. But anyway, like I said, AWS is a great thing to try stuff out. I don't know if I'd put all my eggs in that basket and risk it unless it did really the data and the stuff wasn't really much. But if my whole company was based on that, nope. And if I was a CEO or CIO of a company, come Monday, I'm like, I want to see my IS guy and I want to know where all our stuff is. And if it's on someone else's server, you got 6 months to get it off and figure out how to build our own cloud service. I mean, you could still use like I said, you can still use the cloud to do experiments and try things out like that. And what you want to do, provide stuff, the spin ups before you buy extra infrastructure. Perfectly legit. Actually, I totally advise it. It's a great way to demo stuff and spin up some things, try some things out. But it's gonna change. Told you. Says I didn't even call this coming last week. I was like, shoot, stuff's gonna change in 6 months. It's already changed. Less than a week later, I already said. Anyway, I'm rambling. It's a Monday. I got up way too early. Had to walk the dogs. We've been up and around, right? Right, JJ? Yeah, we've been up, yeah, huh? Anyway, have a great Monday. I feel sorry for everybody. I'm glad I'm not in there right now because I can see the questions coming. Oh, God. I wish you all the best of luck. Happy scrumming. Give us a thumbs up if you like the show. And ring the little bell so you get notified when we get up earlier. We are going to be getting up earlier because I got lots of stuff I got to get done. And I got lots of stuff on my list. Have a great day. Have fun. And take care. Ooh, I got to take kids out. And stream.